Fine, oh, back at watch your love for like it, why not more your body, check it, but she ready, yeah, imade, why now?
Hey, y'all, hey. Oh, I just see a hand. All right. Welcome to Unicorn Straight No Chaser, where y'all come for the shenanigans, but y'all stay for the debauchery. As usual, I have my co-host with me in the orange. Look, I got it right today.
It's red. Still wrong again.
And the orange. It's orange.
It's red.
Her red ain't my red.
That is orange.
This is red. All right. Okay.
We will debate later, but go ahead.
All right,
Introduce yourself.
Hey, Tokyo T here to bring you inside Pandora's box full of kinks and chaos. So stay tuned for Inside the Box.
And our resident daddy.
Hey, residency. Made me feel like Usher, baby. I got a residency. I'm in this bitch. I got shows to perform.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your soft dom daddy here. Shout out to all the sexy ladies out there. Birthday shout outs to Aisha and Shauna out there.
Who the hell is Aisha and Shauna?
That's their birthday. I'm doing birthday shout outs.
I guess, child. All right.
They're going to tune in and watch the show. They're viewers. So
Yes, Asia. Who's the other one?
Aisha and Shauna.
Aisha and Shauna. I hope y'all in the chat while he wishing y'all happy birthday. And as always, I am Siren by night, your queen of extra, your sultan of shenanigans, your diva of debauchery, and the official HBIC. Now, we also need to introduce our other unicorn that is behind the scenes and keeps this show together. My Lord and Savior, just the best. She runs our StreamYard. And she keeps us on our toes in the straight and narrow, as straight as we can be. So today, we got a lot to talk about, y'all. I know y'all saw the title, False Accusations and Sociopaths. Now, over the weekend, our fave, my baby daddy, Jonathan Majors, okay? Yes, I know everybody been talking about it, but you know when you come over here, we're going to talk about it in a way that ain't never been talked about before. And we have some new information that just came out today. So no one else has gotten a chance to discuss this. All right. So this is a good time for you to be here.
We need a breaking news banner. Like, dun dun.
Yeah. Just work on it. Get our breaking news. Like some little upbeat, jazzy music to go along with it.
And it's therapy.
So, as we all know, Creed 3-star Jonathan Majors was arrested over the weekend for allegedly assaulting his 30-year-old girlfriend, supposed girlfriend.
Free my man.
Now, as you can see in this picture, this is the woman that is rumored to be his girlfriend.
She looked pre-strangled. Just to be honest, she just looked pre-strangled. Like day to day, that's what she looked like. She's just been strangled all day.
First of all, in advance, let me say that while we do talk about very serious topics, we are Black and we are going to laugh. And so it's no disrespect to anyone. Please, no disrespect.
Domestic violence is very serious, but
we gonna get our 7 chuckles.
We gonna have to. And she white, so she's gonna get it 2 times.
I'm understanding. So
it's just what it is.
I had no idea that he was dating a white woman. Okay. But come to find out, his 9-year-old daughter is biracial.
It makes sense.
So he has a child by a white woman. She lives in Atlanta. That is all we know. Listen, I have scoured the internets and I cannot find a picture of this child. I cannot find a picture with him and any other woman. This is one of the only pictures that comes up with the, as he put it, strangled looking white woman. But allegedly, he assaulted her over the weekend. She was taken to the hospital. She had a laceration behind the ear and marks and bruises on her neck. Obviously, she's white. She's going to bruise easy. He was booked on strangulation and harassment charges. So it's reported that they got into an argument in a taxi returning home from a Brooklyn bar. And the police were told that the alleged girlfriend saw another woman texting his phone. Of course, she confronted him about it. She wanted to see the phone. You know how we do. Let me see your phone. And then that is when he got angry and supposedly put his hands on her.
That's what happened?
You didn't know? You didn't know that's what happened?
I didn't know that was Yo, isn't it the same thing that happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna? Like, yo, let me see your fucking phone. And Chris was like,
I mean, this is the story that happens. It happens to Negroes everywhere.
Every day. It happens every day. Just stay out your nigga's phone. Like, come on.
But I don't think that she was in his phone. He probably was. You know how you got the phone in your hand.
She was like,
you scrolling. You know we good with that. We be like,
might be in business.
I can't help it. I need to know what's going on.
And that's what gets you
strangled. In their phone.
Listen,
you fucked around and found out.
I don't give a fuck what's in your phone. You good. I don't care. You're a millionaire. Fuck that bitch. I don't care. You take somebody, you go in her house. I don't give a fuck. Give me a couple dollars right now. What are you talking about?
That's a down ass bitch out of two. I like that.
I don't give a fuck.
He said, I see a Tokyo over there. I just twitch it. What you mean stay out his phone?
I mean, I look, but I don't give a shit. You're taking bitches. Well, good for you. Give me some money. What?
Hey, Cammy. Let me interject really quick before I forget, because I always forget. If you enjoy the content that we are putting out, if you enjoy the shenanigans, and let me tell you, the debauchery that's going to happen later, y'all might report us. Don't report us and don't flag us. I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah, don't be a hater.
If you enjoy the content, please give us some stars. Support the poor hustling content creators, okay? Now, back to his shenanigans. So after news broke of this, he was released on his own recognizance. He has to go back to court in May because what's done is done now. The DA has gotten a hold of it. He's going to have to go to court regardless. There was 2 directors on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, Twitter. I hate Twitter. There's 2 directors, right? One, A.B. Allen, and the other is Tim Nicolai. A.B. Allen did a tweet in February where he was talking about an up-and-coming actor, and he described him as a vicious, cruel, abusive human being. Now, he did not say who the actor was, but once this came out, someone reposted it, and they said, now we know who you were talking about. And he responded with ding, ding, ding. So he was confirming that, yes, that's who I was speaking of. Tim Nicolai, on the day that the news broke, who was another director, A.B. Allen's white, Tim Nicolai is white. A.B. Allen's black, Tim Nicolai is white. He said that Majors is known as a sociopath and an abuser, both professionally and personally, and that around 2012 to 2017 in NYU, Juilliard, Yale graduates, that's what they consider him. That is just something that's known in the community. But no one could do anything because they were waiting for someone to come forward. And of course, we all know that if there are real victims, sometimes it is really hard for them to come forward based on who the person is, their connections, and just the general shame that, you know, is surrounding abuse victims. So I kind of wanted to touch on the sociopath part a little bit because I'm going to say this. I find that all of this happening is really, really convenient because after I finally saw Creed 3, because it took me a minute to see it, I watched that movie and I said, this motherfucker is crazy in real life. This is the truth. I really said that in my head. I'm watching. I was like, he is not playing. He's really crazy. It was something about his eyes. He got crazy eyes.
Like him.
Does he have crazy eyes, or was he just a really good actor?
it's something that I felt. It's something that I felt. Now, I'm not saying that he did abuse this woman, but I'm just saying that I find it funny that I was walking around saying, no, I think he's crazy in real life. And then this happened. And they're saying that he's a sociopath. So I kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. And then this dropped today. So the lawyer released one of the text messages between him and the alleged girlfriend, which I think was a big, big mistake. And I know you guys can't really see it, but it's up there in case y'all want to screenshot it or something like that. So let me make it bigger so I can read it, Lord. So she's texting him, the alleged girlfriend, and she's saying, please let me know you're okay when you get this. They assured me that you won't be charged. They said that they had to arrest you as protocol when they saw the injuries on me and they knew we had a fight. I'm so angry that they did that, and I'm sorry you're in this position. We'll make sure nothing happens about this. I told them it was my fault for trying to grab your phone. I only just got out of the hospital, so call me when you're out. Then she texts, I love you. Then she texts again and says, they just called again to check on me, and I reiterated how this was not an attack, and they do not have my blessings on any charges being placed. I read the paper they gave me about strangulation, and I said point blank, this did not occur and should be removed immediately. The judge is definitely going to be told this. She ensured this to me. I know you have the best team, and there's nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that I'm doing all I can on my end. I also said to tell the judge to know that the origin of the call was to do with me collapsing and passing out, and your worry as my partner due to our communication prior, out of care. She promised all will be relayed. Then you see some random little parts on the side that looks like him responding back to her, that, and all it says is, did you leave the keys? And then it says goodbye, and they redacted her name. Now, people, you got a set of people that are saying, thank you, Carolyn, because
hey, Carolyn, how you doing, man?
It's not giving the effect that you think you're giving. I don't see where this is clearing him. You did have a fight. It does seem like you put your hands on her, and to me, is given, I'm going to fix it. Don't be mad at me. I told him it's on my fault. I did it. It was me. It's on my fault. You know, I provoked you. Like, it's given very much.
Oh, I'm sorry, Black Daddy King. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Let this white princess make her white.
That's what it's giving to me. I'm not getting.
She done fucked up the money.
I'm not getting that. Yes, he's free and clear. Nothing happened. He didn't put his hands on me. Everything is fine.
Maybe, I don't know. The power of white women is so strong.
Or abuse victim response. Because a lot of people call the cops. They say, I'm sick of this. I'm not going through this no more. Call the cops. And then once they think about it, they be like, you know what? No, I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to stand beside them. That happens all the time. Trust me. My mother used to get her ass whooped. It happens all the time. So, I don't know. What do y'all get from the text?
I mean, pretty much the same thing. She's trying to save him. She's trying to fix it. She didn't want him to get in trouble or whatever. I don't know. I'm trying to save my opinion until the end, because I feel like it's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of, we told you he was a sociopath. Like, I don't know. It's just very convenient that it came out at this particular time, this particular moment.
That's my thing.
You think he was trying to buy
I just think that you got to wait till the end of it to see what's going on. We doing it as soon as it happened. It just happened on the weekend. I think we need time, because I don't know. I have no idea. This shit happens all the time. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying she didn't get abused. I'm not saying anything that she's not a victim or nothing, but I want to kind of see how it play out. Like, is this legit, or is this like some nonsense going on just to defame him or some shit. Like, I don't know.
But what? Why? Who sat around at the table and said which black man will be defamed today?
The Illuminati.
The one at the top. What are you talking about?
So you said the Illuminati.
We were kings. The Illuminati.
Ain't nobody make that man stick his penis in that white woman.
Hey, look, he's coming off like 3 major movies back to back to back. Like he's the hottest thing right now. That automatically puts a target on your back as a black man. Let alone a black man in Hollywood.
A white woman, child. That's
and with the white woman on top, it's like putting gasoline on fire. Something's going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was another.
I want to know was there anything in the past? Like, is there incident reports? Like, is this not the first time she called in, or? I mean, because you know what you're doing as a white woman. If you call in 911, you should automatically know you're making that man's life in danger from the jump. So she should automatically know, hey, dialing 911, I need to think this through like 8 times before I actually do it, before something really bad happens. So that shit went out the fucking window.
I'm here to be play devil's advocate and everything.
Devil's advocate. I just want more people to speak up. So you had those 2 producers. So I'm thinking, oh, where's like Michael? Where's Journey Smollett? Like, where are all these other black actors? Like, hey, we work with them. We're not getting the same thing.
But they gave a time frame. They gave a time frame. This was between 2012 and 2017 too. So it's people that was in those acting schools, Juilliard, Yale, and NYU. And that no, he wouldn't know Michael B. Jordan. He wouldn't know Journey Smollett or anything like that.
Well, maybe not then, but I mean now. I mean, the man. I mean, people can change, but has those type of things happened in the last 5 years?
I'm pretty sure a lot of people ain't shit. So I don't know if they just.
Oh, what's this Facebook comment? He called 911. Who called 911? Was it him or her?
He called 911.
On behalf of, hey, this fucking white bitch is crazy, or oh no, she passed out because I choked her. I'm gonna need the call. Pull up the call. I'm gonna need to hear the call. Because if he called in character, like, oh, hey, this is Jonathan Majors, and I need medical assistance. Or oh my God, she passed out, and like I didn't know how cool was he on this call. Like, was he afraid for himself, or was he afraid for her? Does he sound guilty? Because everything's in tone.
I'm not even denying that he choked her. I'm not denying none of that shit. He probably did. But we don't know if this is just his personality and he's just an abuser, or the bitch. This was the last straw. You know, I don't know.
I don't know. She looked like the last straw. Pull that picture up again. She looked like the last straw in the box. She looked all frazzled. Like, come on, bro, do better. We kings, man. We kings.
Like, you ain't gonna fuck up this baby.
Mop on her head. Like, who let her out like that?
Y'all are not using y'all critical thinking. So it also could go like this. Yes, he is coming. Yes, he is coming off the heels of having 3 major movies out, right? Consecutively, simultaneously. Wait a minute now. Go with me. If he was a sociopath, right now, his ego is up here. Bitch, don't be questioning me about nobody in my damn phone. Unhand me, white woman. Like, it could be like that. It could be like that too. Where he is at the height of his ego. Like, I'm just saying.
But that's why I'm saying I feel like we should wait until let's wait, see how it play out. How many more people come forward? How much more evidence?
That's all I'm saying. Free my nigga. He keeps a low profile. He seems humble. He doesn't even have like an Instagram. He doesn't have like he's not out there like that.
And that's the other thing.
He's chill. Sociopaths are usually out there though, right?
That's the other thing. Before all this happened, I was viciously looking for his social media, okay? Because, you know, that's my type. That old-faced nigga is my type of nigga, all right? So I'm looking for his social media. He has no social media. He could not have a social media because he's a recluse. And he's hiding something.
Why you gotta hide something?
I'm just saying it could be antisocial. So let's get back into the point to make the connection. So they called him a sociopath. The other person said he had violent, abusive behavior. Same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
To have a proper conversation, we need to identify what a sociopath is. And a sociopath is often confused with a psychopath, right? 2 different things. A psychopath is a person affected by a chronic mental disorder with abnormal or violent social behavior, no remorse or empathy. A sociopath, in comparison, is a person with a personality disorder manifesting itself in extreme antisocial attitudes and behavior and a lack of conscience. So psychopaths are deemed to be more dangerous because they're extremely manipulative, and so everything that they do is very detailed, precise, planned out. They do not form. They don't. Are you dying?
That just sounded like him and Creed right there. That was his whole MO.
Follow me here. Follow me here. Just go with me, all right?
Right.
Psychopaths are deemed more dangerous because they're extremely manipulative, do not form attachments to others. They lack the empathy. Their actions are planned, highly organized, and meticulous, right? So sociopaths, they're more impulsive. It's like I get angry, I act out. I don't really bang with other people, understand other people. So I act out, I do this thing, but I don't really feel bad about it because people, not a fan, you know. A sociopath is really just somebody who has antisocial personality disorder. No social media. I'm just saying. And I said in their role, yes, he was playing crazy very well because I feel like that's what's going on in his head. But I'm not diagnosing him. We just having a conversation. Let's be for real. How you know a sociopath and not report him on past sociopathic behavior? There can be past sociopathic behavior that you can just overlook so easily. You wait for the sociopath to blow up to talk. I don't know how long she's been with this man, Carolyn. I don't know how long the relationship is because there is no trace of him in interactions with anyone. You don't see him in pictures with anyone. The most pictures you find of him is him with Michael B. Jordan. And even in those pictures with Michael B. Jordan, I feel like he was trying to suck Michael B. Jordan's life force from him. Like he was just
what?
Like you ain't noticed the pictures. He was just,
brother, does, man.
Face, like his face, he does have a certain face. He has a whole demeanor that is very recluse like to me anyway, which I get. I'm not saying he's not. He definitely could be. His face, everything he do, the way he even hold his face. Sometimes you be like, why are you making that face? It's very odd. It's like a whole thing. So I'm not denying it. He definitely could have it. I just don't understand why this is the only instance of abuse, because I feel like he's old. Like, how old is he? He got to be like...
He's not old. He's like 33.
He's 33.
Yeah.
So I feel like he should have had some type of past. Like, even if he don't have a social media, somebody came out like, yo, I used to... You know what I mean? Like, this used to happen in school or something like that. Because everybody that's famous or has a lot lot following or anything. I mean, he don't have a following because he's on social media.
And that's where I get... That's where he loses me right there. Yeah, that's
it's very odd. It's the first thing that ever came out about him that's odd, and it only come out right now. It's odd. It doesn't really make any sense to me.
No,
he had nobody said shit about him a while ago.
All right,
you know what I mean? Like,
this is why I want to pull out your whole hole in your theory. I know you want him to be a sociopath because that just makes your pussy wet. Yes, you do. The more toxic, the better.
I mean,
you already love the man.
You know what's fun? The fact that
she want this. Like, you know what? I'll choke me instead. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, daddy.
The fact that you like him,
I won't call 911 on you, daddy.
Don't slander my name and my character like that.
But I said all this to say, we do have the picture of him back in the day when he was in college in Juilliard. Pull that picture up. Just if she's there, I don't know if she's there. We have the picture. That nigga is not strangling. That is not a sociopath right there. That nigga isn't strangling a fucking thing. You couldn't strangle a teddy bear.
He happy as a motherfucker on there.
Right.
Yo.
She's in the hard as shit. Kool-Aid smile all day. That man is a saint. We must protect the king.
Let's be clear.
He does have a vibe with some type of mental situation.
He looks like a serial killer in that picture. What are you talking about? He looks like he got bodies. He looks like he got bodies in the basement.
So he got a knife in that. He got a knife in that peacoat right there. Right?
Definitely a knife in there.
Even the way he got his hands.
He looks like a prisoner.
This is just the nerdiest bull in your school who just likes to be by himself and read manga.
I don't even like the way he got his hands in his pocket. Like the whole picture is odd. We can't
Good job.
Yeah, my man innocent like a motherfucker. Come on now.
I just need more from him. I need
He's
to
just
be
a happy,
nice
skinny nigga.
But okay, again, I'm challenging you further. You think that antisocial personality disorder is rare? That shit is not rare. There are 7.4 million people. 7.4 million people that are diagnosed with that order. You're talking to killers every day. What are you talking about? People think that this shit is rare. The shit is not rare. There is more people out there in the world with mental health issues than you think. And you know a lot of them. You're friends with a lot of them.
You might be one of them. Fuck, for all I know.
If I could be, listen, my dream job is to be an assassin. That should tell you something. But I don't want to go to jail. So I don't walk around killing people for hire. It is what it is.
You might be swarm. You might be part of the beehive.
Hell no.
Often motherfuckers left and right.
I don't even like Beyonce.
You just got us canceled. Ciao.
I said hi.
Man, that's all it takes.
I know.
You got that girl from Swarm knocking on your door. Who's your favorite artist?
She can come to my room. Let me tell you something. You come to my house if you want to. I got all kinds of weapons in my room. Somebody ain't coming out of here. May the odds be ever in your favor. So the thing is, they don't have a high regard for people, and they usually show signs in their childhood. Where's Jonathan Major's parents? I want to talk to his mama and his papa. Because
everybody is quiet. Yeah.
They died when he was young, when he was working the fields. You know his slave story. Rough upbringing.
He sacrificed himself for his survival. That's what they
right.
I'm thinking that it is possible that he does have a childhood record that he can get his record clean after a certain amount of time, or it could be locked up. This shit could be locked up.
You can do a lot with Disney money. You can hide a lot of things with Disney money.
So it's a possibility. It is a possibility that he has some type of record out there, because you don't just wake up at 18 and then all of a sudden you have antisocial personality disorder, right? You show signs of it in your childhood, but they don't want to diagnose you because they claim your hormones and all this stuff like that. And you could have, a mood disorder that settles after you go through puberty, blah, 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 blah. I've been through that before with people. So it is a possibility. I say that
don't go digging. That's all.
I would say this: he is still at the very beginning of his career. Like, he has not hit his peak. So for the people that are saying like she did this for money, he ain't worth no money. He worth maybe like $2 million. That's it.
Yeah, you're worth more than that now. You signed a Disney contract. You paid for days.
That's a lot.
No, that is nowhere near what his earning power could be. Like, you can.
That's more than what she got. Where that bitch work? Where she work at? Listen, if she try to get a bag, she would get a bag. So
the smart thing to do would be to shut the fuck up and take a few more beatings and let him get to his peak. He's not at his peak. So somebody trying to get to the bag with any kind of sense, we let's assume she's college educated. Then we know that he has not met his full earning potential. And so stick around, toughen up that jaw so you can.
Right, at this point, how can you move forward? Like, is his career over at this point?
That's still not as much money.
And then you gotta think about it. How you know she not impulsive? She probably was like, God damn, well, he called the cops, so she passed out. That wasn't her fault.
Did he call the cops? Did he choke her until she passed out?
No, white woman fainted.
That's
she was like,
what I'm thinking.
She was like,
listen,
passed out. You know how white women do.
If she ain't passed out and he ain't called the cops and probably wasn't scared, he probably be chilling. I blame him then. Bitch, you supposed to wait. You supposed to wait.
I don't know who you are,
baby. Get in line. You like get in line?
I blame him for his own shit. I blame him for his own. He fucked up. He was scared. He got scared.
So here, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna blame her because I feel like it's him. He called the cops. She passed out. He got arrested. That's his fault. He should have waited.
He probably said, "Shit, I killed this bitch." I didn't
right. I think it was. It might have been a gut part. She passed out. Oh my God, she might be dead. I ain't got time for this shit. Let me get ahead of it. So she didn't call. So I don't know. We shouldn't blame her. I don't blame her anyway. I feel like he probably is a sociopath. All this shit might be true. You know, it's possible, but I ain't gonna start watching movies. I don't think she lose his job.
Okay.
Now, this is where the lawyer fucked up, because she made the statement, you know, it is already affecting him. The U.S. Army pulled 2 ads that were set to feature him. And they said, you know, we're not saying that he's guilty, but it's just our policy until we know for sure that he's going to be found innocent.
And that's bullshit too.
You gotta
protect shit.
You gotta protect your brand.
Brand, you know what the Army fucking brand is? Horrible. All this shit they've been doing to fucking LGBTQ community and all that other shit. Oh, now we have to space ourselves from that shit. Most of y'all Army men be beating their wives any fucking way.
Well, that's true.
So
that's true. You know, behind the scenes, they probably was like, "Listen, but that's probably why they said that." Like, listen,
we was right there with you.
We all right with it, but you know, the written policy said we got to pull it. But call us soon as this shit.
He does have that Army, join the Army fucking face though. Like,
he looked like he was what was that movie with Denzel Washington back in the day? You can't handle the truth and all that stuff. I don't listen.
Yeah,
he just got an old Morgan Freeman face. Like
that's why I thought his ass was older. Nigga, I don't know.
33. That's a little young tender. So the lawyer messed up because she put this text out, but you claim you have video surveillance and witness testimony from the driver, okay? And then not one but 2 written statements from the claimant. Why didn't you put the video out? Because if the video shows he didn't do anything, just put the video out. That's it. It's over. But the video is not as clear cut as we think. That is my belief. You know what I'm saying? She was looking through her evidence. She said, I got to put something out. And she put that out and it didn't go the way.
You gotta go to like the court system first before she could put it out or something. It might be some type of loophole.
She out.
Then she redacted her statement though, her police statement.
Like, you know, like all you gotta do is ask the person, can I put the text out for that? That's different. Surveillance, you gotta get a court order to go get it. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it might be just a different type of loophole you gotta go through for surveillance. And where did it come? Did it come from the building or did it come from their apartment room? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did this happen?
I'm thinking that it was the video in the taxi cab.
Oh, he beat her up in a cab. Because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
That's proof behind all proof.
It happened in the taxi cab.
Are you choking that bitch in my backseat?
But that speaks to the impulsivity. That speaks to the impulsivity, because what he should have did is go like this. I ain't touching nothing. You could beat upon me all you want. This man is not going to see you see me putting my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? But if he was a sociopath, then he might get angry and react impulsively. Now the chick done passed out. Oh shit! I killed the bitch. Didn't mean to kill the bitch.
We can't even protect ourselves.
Let me try to save my life.
Fuck that. True. Now in my mind, it's playing out like the Dave Chappelle skit with Dylan. And Wyclef got too close. Like, you too close, man, and just start choking him. That's how it's playing out in my mind. In Texas cat. You're too close, man. Just start choking the motherfucker.
Oh, Carolyn said that his father's in the Air Force. Now I'm building those scenarios in my head. Because you know,
so you might have some type of military background. You know, you got to do this, got to do that type of shit. You know,
at this point, it feels like someone's going to uncover like a cold case and he's tied to it. Like 10 years ago or some shit.
It's gonna be a fucking documentary on Netflix. Like
Deceptions attack. He said that I work security and I seen pretty little girls get very handsy. I'm not debating that at all. Let me tell you something. Deceptions, you get me right the right day. It's going down. All right.
She didn't have like a black eye, nothing. She had just like a choke mark, right?
She and something behind
the ear. They could have been from the choke too, though. Right, push that bitch up against something and cut her neck. You know what? Did she have any other heel bruises as well? Like you got shit on your arm that he fucks you up often, or like this could have been a one-off.
Again, this is hard to say because we don't have any further information about the length.
And she white. You could just like done this and she could have got a bruise.
That's why I don't think we should automatically judge the situation wholeheartedly.
How is he keeping his daughter hidden so well? You got a whole 9-year-old.
He's not playing with y'all. He's not playing with. This is why he come out now. He at the height of his career, and all this shit happening. He's trying to protect the shit he loves. Feels like we're about to have our generations.
OJ, the bitch alive. She all right.
She almost died. She bruises like white.
She nasty. She
could have put his hand around her neck to get her the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. This is all speculation.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that could have happened.
Let me say that. Everything that we said,
speculation.
I don't want to absolutely demonize him on this show. Like this nigga is a fucking abuser, and he been one his whole life. I don't know. Okay, this is a fucked up situation. It shouldn't have happened. I agree. None of it should have happened. You know what I'm saying? He fucked himself over by fucking with the white people. That's how I feel. If he wasn't with this bitch. I don't feel like the same thing.
I don't know. If it was another black girl, could have gone the same way.
No, I think. You
think it could have escalated even more? Because black chick ain't gonna like pass out. Like, she's gonna get a good scratch and some DNA underneath the nails. Like it's gonna be something.
I don't think.
No.
As physical abuse, no. Maybe over some dumb shit like trying to like getting pregnant.
Going through a nigga's phone. I seen chicks shoot niggas over that shit.
Listen. Right. I feel like if he was with a black girl, she might have got pregnant. That's a bag for the rest of your life. That's how I feel like black people be handling shit with these type of men. I'm gonna get pregnant and you're gonna be paying me forever. They get a bag. With this situation, she definitely be trying to get a bag. But don't fuck with white women.
I don't think she's trying to get a bag.
I can hear it in my head. Who the fuck you texting, nigga?
Whatever's
there we go.
I feel like this argument, all this shit wouldn't have went this far. Like maybe her skin color is a trigger for him. Like I don't know. It could be a lot of shit.
We from Philly. We from Philly, so yes, we fucking know.
Listen, nigga.
Shit. Niggas die every day, B.
They act different than us. They do different shit. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
So listen. I think the problem is when people are using this strong language, right? When you say a sociopath, you think antisocial personality disorder. You think of people that have been diagnosed with it and the extremes of it. So there are people in real life that have it. You got John Wayne Gacy, you got Jeffrey Dahmer, Eileen Wuornos, Ted Bundy. Like, yes, they had that along with a comorbid diagnosis is like when you have more than one diagnosis. So they had comorbid diagnosis. That was one of the things that they had. That's true. But it doesn't always present like that, especially for 7.4 million people to be walking around with it. It doesn't always present with that extreme that they run around eating people, chopping people up, killing people, So I was like, I need some examples of other people because it's a stigmatized disorder. People not just going to come up to you and tell you like, yeah, I got this disorder where I don't handle it.
Am I a sociopath? I don't know.
No.
No.
You care about people.
I do care about people. Motherfuckers will be one of the pushing me sometimes where I'm like,
I never regular anger and rage. That's normal emotion.
I have to suppress it.
No, we all do, nigga. We all do. Fuck. You know how many people I want to stab? We have to. We have impulse control. You have impulse control, so you good.
I had a couple of years where I was just running around smacking people. It felt great. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I had no impulse.
That was a horrible phase. Horrible phase.
I had no impulse control at that point in time in my life, and anything that I wanted to do, I was doing it. I was throwing drinks on people, smacking people, jumping off of shit. You should
have joined Bad Girls Club when it was at the peak. You would have got in. You would have got in. You would have made it through.
I did not need to be on Bad Girl Club. Oh my God. But what I'm saying is, it felt good not to use my impulse control. However, it did get to a point where I was like, all right, girl, you want to get locked up and you don't want to go to jail. Like, will I acclimate?
You had a conscience about it. You had a conscience. You actually had afterthought and forethought.
I can't keep living my life this way. I don't want to get locked up. I want to be there for my children. I gotta stop letting people, take care. So I wanted to I wanted to put up some examples of other people that could possibly have antisocial personality disorder. So like in movies, it's actually represented a lot. They just don't say that that's what the characters have. I was actually surprised, but then I was like, okay, I could see it. So to meet the diagnostic criteria for this disorder, you got to have a few things going on. So failure to conform to social norms with respect to lawful behaviors, deceitfulness, lying, impulsivity, irritability, and aggressiveness that leads to physical fights and assaults, reckless disregard for safety of yourself or others, consistent irresponsibility, lack of remorse. You should be 18 years of older. Look, Carty's sitting there like, is it me?
Check. She's checking the boxes in my head mentally. Like,
And typically you exhibit signs by the age of 15, but they'll call it, they won't call it like antisocial personality disorder. They'll diagnose the kid with conduct disorder. Now, y'all people out there who got kids, y'all pay attention to that. If the doctor tell you that your kid has something called conduct disorder, just be mindful. Watch that child is all I'm going to say.
Don't have a Cartman child. Cartman fucking sociopath like a motherfucker.
And these behaviors cannot be exclusive to having a schizophrenic or a manic episode. So if it only happens when you are having an episode, then no, it's not that. Okay, but if it happens
day to day,
yeah, you watch out for little Timmy is what I'm saying.
Oh, not little Timmy.
So I got a few examples of people who they said in the movie actually had this disorder. Y'all can tell me whether y'all agree or not. Don Corleone in The Godfather, one of my favorite movies. Michael Corleone in Godfather Part 2. Gordon Gekko in Wall Street.
Definitely, for sure.
Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs.
That goes without saying.
Right. Idi Amin in Last King of Scotland.
For sure.
Daniel Plainview in There Will Be Blood. Did y'all ever see that? If you've never seen There Will Be Blood, it's a really good movie. You should watch it. William Mummy in Unforgiven. And I'm not going to pronounce his name right. The boy in No Old Country for Old Men.
Tiger.
I'm saying
the
nigga with the bob.
Nigga with the bob with the air pressure thing. Yeah, him. Crazy ass motherfucker. Sure.
Yeah. And then finally, Alex in The Clockwork Orange, which is very classic. So these are all people. Those are all examples of people who had antisocial personality disorder. He looks like he likes to take kids. You never seen A Clockwork Orange? Sal, that's a crazy ass movie.
It is.
It's a crazy ass movie is all I'm going to say. White people running amok, all right? Who said Naomi Campbell? Naomi Campbell does not have antisocial personality disorder.
Just got an attitude. That's
Naomi she just do what she wants.
She Naomi.
She's an icon.
I can act like an asshole, and people love it because I'm beautiful.
Now, you know who's crazy? Tyra Banks.
That have her crazy.
Tyra Banks tried to make it seem like Naomi Campbell was crazy, but Tyra Banks is the real villain. Okay, if you've never seen America's Next Top Model and it did not age well, that lady is thrown the fuck off, is what I'm going to say. So I feel like I made my case.
Not at all, man.
Jonathan Majors. Now I'm not trying.
What's your case? Your case is he's a sociopath.
I think it's a possibility.
He's always okay.
It
is. I don't disagree. I think that it's a possibility, but I'm not just gonna.
No, protect that black man.
Yeah, there are things that make, like, his facial expressions and stuff gives me a vibe of some type of mental situation. But other than that, I don't know that nigga. So I can't sit here like he's not a sociopath because he's my favorite actor. I don't fucking know.
I'm not. I am not diagnosing him. I'm just following the story. I'm following the story. I'm putting it together and going with my gut. But what I'm saying is, it is not looking good for the man, is what I'm saying.
Never look good.
His lawyer is I don't know if y'all know anything. Y'all don't follow Real Housewives, but anybody that does follow Real Housewives, on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you know, one of the people on there, she got arrested for defrauding old people. Like, she stole millions of dollars from these old ass people, and her ass is going to jail. So the attorney for Jen Shaw, he has the same attorney, and I'm thinking that maybe this is not a good attorney because Jen Shaw is going to jail. She's going to fuck the jail. She was not able to save her, and then today she puts out this text message that is not helping the case at all.
I think need Johnny Cochran. Like, he got to come out of the grave to say this. Only Cochran can save his now.
He need Robert Kardashian. That's who he need. He needs a black woman head lawyer with a white woman on the team. Cammy, the optics of that would be very good for him. He definitely needs to surround himself with women. He need to get me. I help you figure this shit the fuck out, because I would have said release this. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I could have told you what everybody was going to say. I don't know why he would agree to that. Jonathan Majors, if you ever see this, hire me. Let me be a PR, okay? I'm a little crazy, so I know how to get around it, is what I'm saying. Make people still like you despite the fact that they know you're crazy.
AKA that's all she's trying to do. She's just trying to find an end. I'm here to help in any way means
that's part of the gold package. That's part of the gold package, Cammy. What are you talking about?
I just need all my payment is dick and dollars. That's all I need.
Right.
Not dick and dollars. Dick and dollars.
Whole episode panties is wet. Jonathan Major, sociopath.
I'm gonna need you to
keep that nigga far away from this.
Dr. Umar is disappointed in Jonathan Majors right now. I can tell you.
I bet he is.
He is very.
He has that look on his face like.
He said you could get a light-skinned woman, but you can't get a white woman. Okay, fair.
That's fucked up.
Creole, if you will, but not white. Okay. And I need you to stop putting that narrative out there that I'm not that toxic that I would want to be with a man that I don't like.
Sorry.
I'm not
Ice Cube got stuck. That's all.
Anyway, I'm gonna have my
allegedly. Arms open,
you know who I am surprised that it has like a white wife and like doing really well?
Who?
And I thought, like, oh, he's gonna choke that bitch one day, and it never happened.
Who?
Tay Diggs.
He's not with a white woman.
Yeah, he is, and he's married to Adina Menzel.
No, they broke up. They divorced.
They broke up. Oh,
he
probably beat his ass. Okay.
He's in a relationship with Omarion's ex-wife, April.
Oh, that's messy.
Oh my god,
that is messy.
Where y'all been at?
I forgot. Yeah,
I don't know. That's my mind. I was always in my head like, yo, if someone's gonna pop off, it'd be Tay Diggs.
They got a whole they do TikToks together and they're hilarious. Like, they look like they're
good for him. He got away from that woman. Who knows what could have happened?
What's wrong with Adina Menzel?
Who knows what could have happened? She could have had her frozen moments and fucking flipped out. Who knows?
So for y'all that don't know who Idina Menzel is, she did the voice for Elsa with Frozen, and she was like in the
Disney
Broadway
White
play
Princess.
Wicked. She was the chick in Rent. I forget her name right now.
Got red hair?
No. She's dark haired. And Tay Diggs was married to her for a really long time. And I guess Carty is assuming because she's white that at some point in time Tay was going to beat her. I don't know.
Something was going to happen. She's going to cry wolf for some shit. And I was like, you know what, Tay Diggs, you should have known better.
No, that never happened.
It never came to be. But I was like, if it could be one couple, it'd be that nigga.
No, Sal, you're incorrect. They are in a relationship together. They confirmed it. The Shade Room posts about them two all the time. Like they're in a relationship. So thank you for that, Jess. That's Idina Menzel.
She screams, "Oh, he hit me," and just get a ball of oranges and socks and just hit herself.
No, they've never been through anything.
I know, but it looks like that bitch is fucking crazy.
She does look like it. That's true.
She's like, why don't you love me anymore? And start hitting her fucking chest.
You describing Lynn Whitfield in
yeah, I am.
Thin line between love and hate.
That part. She's a sociopath. Put that fucking on the list.
Okay, y'all. I just want to reiterate that I'm not accusing him of being a sociopath. I'm saying that what's being put out there, it can line up with what people were saying about him. And I don't blindly believe anybody. People are still having a great debate about Bill Cosby. Like, that's just one of the situations where I don't.
At least he's out.
I don't even like talking about their situation because it's so. It's a lot. It's a lot. They got in the way of me enjoying the Cosby Show. I still watch it.
Oh yeah. Whenever it comes on, I still watch it still.
Yeah.
I don't listen to R. Kelly though, so that's a plus.
I do not listen to R. Kelly. So people that are still watching, are y'all able to enjoy things despite knowing what the artist or actor has done?
Disassociate. You can disassociate the crime from the person.
Are you able to separate?
It depends on the content. If you are doing a sexual crime and all your songs are sexual, I can't separate it. You're fucking talking sexual shit. So I'm only gonna think of the sexual shit I know you did. If you're talking about like, Michael Jackson and his situation, he doesn't talk about little boys. So I can separate that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can do it if it doesn't correlate. Okay. Bill Cosby, he's doing family shows, wholesome shows, shit like that, comedy. I can separate that from the shit that has nothing to do with it. Like I can separate that. It depends on the content. Like all R. Kelly shit was mostly sexual, and I can't separate it. Like nigga, you're talking about children. Like
age so, is nothing but a number. No, you're wrong. It counts. Nigga, what the fuck wrong with you?
Like I'm literally age ain't not like I can't separate it. Can't do it
because he really was playing in our face.
He really was. He was a narcissist. He was definitely yes. That's why I can't separate R. Kelly's crimes because his crimes were sexual, and so it's a difference. It depends on the content that I can separate it. I understand.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I just don't understand the people that be caping for R. Kelly so hard. But I do have to say that we are a country that is founded on rape culture.
Yeah, and
is really comfortable, like for women to help victim blame. Like we're going to do a show about that because it incenses me so much because women will be the main ones. Like she did it. She lured him and she seduced him and she fast and it doesn't make sense to me because it's like if a child is sexually promiscuous, it's not just because she's born that way. It's because something happened to her that is a result of trauma. And I don't understand why people don't get that. They don't understand. They don't comprehend. They don't make the connection. But I have to believe that some of those people were traumatized themselves. And that's an internalization of guilt and shame. Like, I had something to do with it. I caused it. That's what I was taught. And so she must have did something to, provoke this person to do that to her. But that's a whole nother show.
That's facts in the comments right there.
Ha! Thank you.
Yeah, we went. I don't know if you saw the show last week, but she came to the realization that her kink was tied directly to your issues with your mother.
Yeah. It's hard to connect.
How about that?
Sometimes you don't realize it, but a lot of things that you're into comes from what you witnessed as in childhood, or something that happened to you, or something that you was exposed to. It's brain connections. It's just how it is. Like,
Sal, no, I don't.
I don't know about the kink about today, but we'll get into it.
Sal, I don't do a 2-step when the Chocolate Factory comes on. And Sal, are you really saying that your favorite rapper is Tory Lanez? First of all,
how old are you? Like 20? That'd be like 20. That could be the only way.
Tory Lanez is your favorite rapper?
Who says that?
I mean, I don't even know any Tory Lanez songs, but do he talk about shooting bitches in the foot? Because if not,
Guilty.
then I don't care.
Guilty.
Sal, I got questions. Like, that's a little bit odd to me.
That shit gotta be a gas.
That came out of left field. Anyway, before we move on to the debauchery, listen, not Tory Lanez. Before we move on,
anybody in the world, you pick Tory. You can't say that with a straight face.
The greatest rapper of all time. Die line.
Oh man, right hard. Shit, that's a fan for you.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank God, because I took.
All right, you better be beside.
I just playing.
Almost cried. Like, don't let them listen to Tory Lanez. Got a post on his wall. Don't let them listen. Don't listen to that. I'm gonna go to that Summer Jam show.
Oh my God. Whew. All right, not Blueface. All right, I'm ignoring Sal. He on here tripping. All so right. Let's do some more housekeeping before we move on to the debauchery. Y'all know that y'all can listen to this shenanigans and debauchery on Spotify and Anchor. Yes, we are an actual podcast. So if you just want to listen to the audio while you at work to make your day go by, go on YouTube. You can listen to that, or you can go on Spotify and Anchor and listen to us while you are enjoying your day. All right, give you a little chuckle. You can be listening to something disgusting and nasty, and your boss don't have to know. Make sure your ear pods is in. We are not responsible for if your earpods
right.
You using cheap headphones like myself, and that shit just give out in the middle of us saying something about zoophiles that like to fuck dogs and shit. Like, we're not responsible for that. But please go give us a listen on those platforms, okay?
You listen to iHeartRadio? Are we on iHeartRadio yet?
That's Justice's area, probably.
Type it in, see if it comes up.
That's Justice's area, probably. Also, I am doing reviews now. I'm doing reviews of movies, TV shows, books.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say penises.
Well, I do reviews of penises. I just
how much? $10 a pic? No. That's how they do it on Twitter. Like, we all rate penis. I'll rate your dick for like $10.
If you would like me to do a written review of your penis, inbox me and we'll negotiate. But I am doing legitimate.
I'm sorry.
Carolyn, thank you. Love you.
Oh my goodness.
Really quick. Got the chance to hang out with Carolyn over the weekend. Carolyn is a good motherfucking time, all right?
I can't wait to hang out with her.
She's a good time, and next time we have an event or something, Carolyn has to definitely be invited as, VIP. But If y'all watching in comments, we'll hang out with you. And we ain't nobody, so hang out with us. Carolyn got me a little drunk and everything. It was a good time. It was a good time. We were at the premiere for Dungeons and Dragons. Head Nerds in Charge hosted a premiere for Dungeons and Dragons. Excellent movie. Excellent. When the shit comes out for everybody else, please go see that movie. You will be so surprised because I had no desire to see it, but I went and checked it out because King Kurt Live said that it was a good time, and it was good from beginning to end. Like pleasantly surprised. I laughed. It was entertaining. It had action. It had a good villain. Like visually, it was good. It was really good.
That's good to hear because I was really looking forward to it because I play D&D, so I'm really looking forward to it.
And it's kid friendly. So yeah.
I'm gonna do this weekend.
Yep. I took the kids. We had a great time. The kids loved it. They were laughing. I was laughing. It was humor that we both could enjoy. So as I was saying, I'm doing reviews. If y'all get a chance, I did a review of the movie The Strays. It is on Netflix. It's a good movie. You sitting at home, you don't have nothing to watch, you don't have nothing to do. Check it out. I only gave it a 7.5, but that's only because I wanted more. Like I needed a more background for the plot. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what happened before she got here. But it's a very smart, nuanced suburban horror film. It puts you in the mind frame of Us or Get Out. It was given Jordan Peele. Very much commentary on colorism, texturism, classism. So it was a great Black suburban horror movie. It's going to bring up a conversation, and there's a plot twist at the end that you would not expect at all. You won't be like, what the fuck? What the fuck? So if you get a chance, please go read the review. www.headnerdsincharge.com. Check it out. There's other reviews on there. Before you waste your money or waste your time, check out the reviews. We're going to watch it for you so you know whether or not to invest. Okay. Also, I'm the executive producer for this show.
Look at that.
Just please, if along with the bald-headed demon, he is the co-executive producer. If you have a podcast and you're not gaining visibility, if you want to do a podcast and you don't know where to start, you need to be mentored. You need to learn how to put out the framework, the bare bones, intros, outros, all that stuff. Hit us up. We can help you with that. All right. We can put you on the network. We have a network of shows, and we are always looking for more Black creatives and not non-Black creatives as well. But definitely when we want to promote people of color and give them a platform for all of their creativity. So check that out. And I'll give you some more tips later on. Now, without any further ado, what you came here for, the debauchery. Tokyo is going to take us inside the box. And if you don't know what the box is, I'm pretty sure you got a fleshlight sitting on your nightstand right now.
Inside the box? Yeah. Intro. There you go. Warms up for you.
I like that. Do it again.
Oh. Inside the box? Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Welcome. So, we're going to get into some nonsense today, as usual. We're going to talk about zoophilia. Okay. So, I mean, like, it's kind of self-explanatory, like zoo, animals, fucking animals, you know.
Zootopia,
like
not like Zootopia.
Not like Zootopia.
Not like Zootopia.
Zootopia is like more like furries. Because it's like a anthropomorphic animal. Whole different show. Check out Furries episode. Yep. But whatever. So zoophilia is the sexual attraction of a human towards a non-human animal. Now, they call themselves zoophiles.
Oh.
That's what, you know, they're zoophiles. They call themselves and believe that they are zoosexuals. Okay. Or zoos, if you will. They consider this a sexual preference. They think that they believe that this should be damn near part of LGBTQIA plus community. They should be in there. They are sexually attracted to the animal species. They love them. It's a thing.
That's a Calvin Klein commercial.
In zoophilia, animals are used for sexual arousal and satisfaction. Now, yeah, I know y'all want to know how this occurs.
Unfortunately, yes.
So the animals can be conditioned or trained to perform sexual acts on their human partner. They call them partners. They do not want to be considered a dog mom, dog dad. They don't want to be considered like a rescue. Dog. None of that. They want to be, this is my partner. I love him.
Oh, not Fido. Oh, God.
Can I interject for a minute? So what I had to kind of go look because I was curious. I couldn't wait. So what I gathered was that zoophiles, they distinct themselves from people who engage in bestiality.
Yes, they're not the same.
They because they said they love their pets.
Yeah.
Where bestiality is like they just abuse and rape the animals.
Yes. So that's a distinction. That is a difference between the two. Now, it's a lot of connection because bestiality is the act of having sex with an animal. You know, that's what this is called. Even zoophilia, they have sex with animals. So it's bestiality. You're having sex with an animal, but there's a different name. So bestiality and then bestiosexuals or some shit like that. Whatever they call themselves, the bestiality group is different. Bestiality is about control, torture, sadism. They want to physically harm and take control of the animal for sexual purposes. So that's why zoophiles are different. Zoophiles believe they love their animals and that they are mutually having a sexual experience. They believe that they are pleasuring their animal just as much as their animal is pleasuring them. So that's why they will never.
And that's kind of true too, in a sense.
Yeah. So like bestiality, a lot of them will.
It's like monogamy with goats versus single sex with goats.
It's like a herd. Like what?
Listen, it's wild, but they genuinely believe in the situation though. Like so if you ever see like someone that owns a farm and they just love their, they take care of their animal, they love their horses, they kiss them and love them, and then at night they do a little they do a little penetration at night, you know what I mean, to help them to help them.
Oh, fine God.
Because they just had a session. You don't get it. Like they just had a serious session of lovemaking. So that's why.
Oh, not all McDonald had a farm.
Love it.
And when he came, E-I-E-I-O.
Okay.
Oh no.
Zoophiles consider themselves to value the welfare and pleasure of the animal. They believe that the animal has an intrinsic ability to consent to sex. So that's another difference. Bestiality and zoophilia, right? The whole reason why bestiality is so, is consent. The animal cannot say, yes, have sex with me, or no, don't have sex with me. They can't say the words. So in a society and everything is considered raping an animal. You know what I mean? Like they can't consent.
So that's the animal can't just bust it open.
Telling me a former John is back in the bar fucking face. Yes, I do. Yes, he is.
Bessie is busting it wide open.
He's busting it wide open. So that's another difference. Bestiality is okay with the non-consent. It helps them with their pleasure. Zoophiles do not. They believe that it's a way in which they consent. So I want to give y'all a little bit. I'm gonna tell you. So I want to give you
something just hit me. Traumatized as a kid. Boom.
Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Fucking is Gizmo Gonzo.
Yeah.
Remember, he had a loving relationship with that chicken of his. I am scarred for life. Oh no.
Y'all ever seen the Muppet Babies?
Oh no.
Who is old enough to remember the Muppet Babies? If y'all remember the Muppet Baby show, Gonzo had a chicken, Camilla the chicken.
Yes, Camilla the chicken.
And him and Camilla the chicken was in a relationship.
Fuck me.
He was fucking
the chicken.
God damn it.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry.
I want
I'm
to
just hurt.
This little passage that this person, how he believes animals gives consent. Okay.
Okay, child.
He says, my dog will always make a strange little bark and will always try to lick my feet or my head in a very slight lick. Okay. And then lay on his back, continuing with that little bark until I respond. Okay. That's the first part. Like, all right, meet me. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for sex. Okay. So then he says, if I do respond, he'll either jump on me and fuck me like crazy, or he'll turn his back to me, wanting me to do the same to him. He believes that the bark is like the bark and the lick and the waiting for a response is like, are you ready to have sex? If you say, oh, hey Fido, you know what I'm saying, what you want, and he gets up on you, it's like, okay, so we ready, we doing this. That's what he looks at. That's what he looks at as consent. And all of them believe that. They all like the ones that actually do this believe that. Like, oh wait. And now let me, it's gonna sound crazy. Now, this is the thing though. He might not be wrong. Okay.
Wait a minute, y'all. Sal said that Gonzo. Wait, was it Sal? It's a porn category. What?
Zoophilia is a porn category.
Oh, yeah, we got the visual, baby.
Childhood ruined.
Now, because this guy thinks that this is how this animal gives consent, he might not be wrong. At the end of the day, animals can be trained. So if the animal believes, just like you train a dog, jump on the thing, you get a treat. Do this, you get a treat. So at this point, he knew, he probably had some type of thing like, oh, last time you tooted your ass up, you put some in my butt. So now I got to do the same thing to get my ass. You know what I'm saying? And the animal might genuinely just think this is a normal sexual situation. Like, because animals be horny. You know what I mean? They go through heat and they want to start humping shit.
But is it a boy dog?
I'm not. You know what? It might be because he said.
Or is this a woman saying it? I don't know.
They not telling. They didn't tell. They not saying they're mental.
The dog is gay. You just knew that your dog was gay.
I mean, they don't matter. They don't look at it. It doesn't like matter. They fuck each other all the time. Like when you got a whole
ass. When sniffing ass gets you jealous.
Your dog is asking you for back shots.
But if it's a pleasurable experience or something like that for that dog, they'll just want it and they'll figure out a way to get it. They know.
Oh my God, this is too much. I have so much shit going through my head right now. It got to be liquor.
So listen,
right. And that's another way to get it. They put something on there and you look it off and they have a response.
I can't anymore.
You can train the animals to do these things. You know what I mean? And these zoophiles believe that, I take care of this animal. I do this, I do that. I genuinely love this animal. And the best way to show my love and affection is put some in their butt or put or bend over and let them put it in my butt. I find it wild. Okay.
It's
ludicrous.
You got me side-eyeing. Like some of these women that be so into their dogs and buying them so many clothes and stuff, and you got to go everywhere with me and stuff. You got to go out to eat with me. Now I'm like really like, now I'm side-eyeing. Because listen, when I wandered over there to do some research, instantly, first of all, I'm waiting for the police to come any moment, right? And be like, what was you looking up on?
Oh my God.
And it wasn't my fault. I was doing research for the show. Next thing I know, I see a lady with a dog dick in her mouth, and just to lick
the dog.
Oh my
she
God.
feels like it's a mutual affection. That's what they believe. Like,
fuck
I'll
all
give
that
you
noise, man.
like, it's crazy. It's wild. So I remember back in the day, just use a bubble.
Not Bubbles. You mean Bubbles?
Bubbles a monkey.
No.
I remember back in the day. Remember it used to be the sex show on Power 99 back in the day? Oh my God, I can't remember it. But I remember a lady calling up saying that she pours milk on her vagina so her cat can lick it. And I remember it being like, what the, and I genuinely believe that she probably was a zoophile. She was sexually attracted to her fucking cat, and her cat would, be trained to do this every time she felt like it. I mean, she felt bad about it, but still.
Not enough.
Not enough to stop. How you even, like, what is going through your mind? You just sitting there, you like, look at
Jesus,
your
come now.
sexy ass. Come here, Skittles. Skittles, you looking real good tonight. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand. Yes, her cat was a cat. Exactly.
Yeah. Could you imagine like having that person as a friend and you just like come over their house and the dog's like, oh, yo, bro, what's up with your dog? Why your dog bending over like that? Like,
listen, and I feel like if you do, then he be fucking his dog.
Hey, yo, what's going on over here? And, you can train dogs. Dogs, you seen those buttons that speak for the dog. So the dog was like food, they hit the food button, and I just imagine dog just like dick now. Just hitting the buttons.
Oh my God. Yo,
this is so wrong.
So bad. It's so bad.
Oh,
I heard another story about somebody fucking a gerbil, and they literally went into the pet store, bought the gerbil, and fucked it in the car.
Wait a minute. What?
Yes. Now in that situation,
that's Richard Gere. Richard Gere did that. He put gerbils up his ass.
No, I heard about that. But how do you fuck a gerbil?
Because it's going to die. In that situation, it was bestiality. That was straight. You're going to kill the fucking gerbil because.
So you're using the gerbil as a fleshlight?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's horrible. Yeah. You just imagine like a guy walking around the store like, I'm gonna fuck you. The pet store, like, nigga, this is a pet store. This kid's here.
She act like he in Sweden in the red light district and stuff.
Right, like, I'm gonna take this one. Like, nigga, no, you're not.
Sexy little mouse.
No, get the fuck out of here.
Like, that's in the car. You couldn't even wait to go home.
You've been here 3 times this week. What is wrong with you?
Exactly. Like, what's going on for real?
It's wild, and it's a serious thing.
Serial rapists and shit. Like, what?
Like, it's forums and shit. It's a real thing. I just read a little article about a woman, and she's sexually attracted to her dog, and she just don't know what to do about it. Like, it's a paraphilia. Like, it's
get a dog away. If you feel like you're sexually attracted to the dog to the point that you might do something to the dog, then give your dog away. But she don't get that dog away because she like watching that dog sashay around her house. Oh, weirdo. Giving a dog a bath.
I mean, have you ever seen a corgi though? Corgis are thick.
Ew, shut up.
Somebody is reporting us right now.
Don't report us, report them. I know they're the motherfuckers in the forums. Fucking. Oh my God. Fucking Willow Stewart and shit.
Not Stuart Little. Now, but if you mess with Stuart Little, not only are you a zoophile, you're a pedophile because Stuart Little is a child.
It's a child mouse, Jesus Christ.
You got double the issues. You want just a mouse, you need a child mouse.
Do they like get off at Lady and the Tramp? Like, oh yeah, kiss.
Yeah, probably.
No, listen. There is I don't know the name. I forget the name.
Oh no!
But it's a name for people that like they get aroused by watching animals have sex with each other.
Damn,
it's called foreigner something. I forget what it is.
Next week episode.
And it's actually like
not Lola Bunny.
Oh yeah. Now I feel guilty.
That would be furries. That would be more like being a furry though. Sal.
Yeah.
Because like you like the animals that look like people.
Yeah, they're anthropomorphic. Yeah, they have a human body. They stand upright. They have breasts. Like,
really? The particular thing never happened. Okay, it got around enough to make me think that was fucking true. Enough to see. I seen it on South Park.
I also think cartoons, anime and shit like that, have contributed to some of this bullshit because the lines get blurred. Like they just be fucking anything, any and everything. Somehow in the way they make it sexual. Like you know how many videos I saw just this past week, them sexualizing Dora the Explorer by cosplaying and like having their ass out and shit. And I'm just like, you know that Dora is a little girl. Like,
yeah, that shit ain't cool. I hate that shit.
With the backpack on, like,
Now I'm thinking about Zootopia, and that fox really wanted to fuck that rabbit.
They both animals though, so they don't count.
I'm just like things in my just looking back. There's some things that just shouldn't be made. Like
the whole life was full of Zoophilia porn.
Fucks.
Watch the animals.
Zoorastia.
Why you know that? Why do you know that, Cammy?
That's why. So I just want to do a little statistics. 85% of bestiality offenders are white.
Surprise.
86% of bestiality offenders are male.
Surprise. Y'all stick y'all dick in anything.
A lot of them are arrested. So in a lot of places, bestiality is okay. So let's talk about psychology for a second. Psychology is not a lot going on. Like it's hard to get a lot of people to come forward because it is taboo or it's illegal. So a lot of people won't go to therapy or stuff like that and talk about how they like or will want to fuck animals. So the statistics in regards to that is only people that come forward. So it's not like a big amount. A lot of them are like they have difficulty forming a sexual relationship with human beings, you know what I mean? Or they might have grew up on a farm and animals seems to be most of their life. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like when I look at stuff like farm animals and stuff like that seem to be very prevalent. Like sheep and horses and shit is like very popular to have sex with. So they're farm animals. Yeah, I know.
You take a horse dick. A horse's dick is huge.
Wild.
You can die. People have died from that. Like women have died.
I'm gonna talk about the risk.
Jesus.
So psychology wise, there's not a lot to go on. But I do feel as though like them not being able to make human connections is a good way to start. Like that's a real good way to be like, all right, well, I don't even fuck with, I like animals better than humans. And I think kind of going through puberty and having that kind of veers them in that direction. But some people it seems very random. Like I love my dog and they can, they feel like love equates to sex, or they it's a weird connection that they kind of make in their head. Like I love my animals so much, and it's like how do I show them my love and affection? And that's kind of how it ended up going.
Fuck.
Right? Like I don't. People's brains are wild, So the connection that they make is random. Like they're just like, "Dang, for some reason I'm attracted to this fucking dog that walked past me every day." It's not a lot of data, so I can't sit there and say reasons why. They're not telling me. And they don't know why. They don't know why. They rationalize their behavior when they do it, but they don't really understand why because they won't come forward and really talk about it. But there's a lot of risk. Like a lot of the fucking diseases and shit that we have in the world and pandemics and shit came from animals.
Because people have sex with animals, yeah.
Yeah, like it's crazy.
Yeah, there's a syphilis comment in there, how that happened. how syphilis came about. So, that's true.
White people invented I remember the history of syphilis. Right. Mm-hmm. The most common risks are penetration trauma. So like you're fucking a horse, you might die from penetration, trampling, biting, things like that. But you also may contract infectious diseases like so zoonosis. I'm probably saying that shit wrong, but zoonosis, whatever. That is a disease that can be transmitted from an animal to a human or human animal, vice versa. And those diseases are like HIV, Ebola, salmonellosis, whatever. All those things can be passed from animal to a human.
Well, you know, that's the rumor that's where HIV came from.
I'm sure that it is. I'm very much not surprised. Right. I've heard that too.
Why aren't they strapping up? Are they wearing protection? At least wear protection.
No, they
don't give a fuck. But they don't know the problem.
They not putting a condom. We won't put a condom on a horse. We won't find that at. We won't find that at.
They don't give a fuck. They don't care. They're uneducated and they probably believe like, oh well, they can't shit happen to me as a fucking animal. This is my thing that's really fucks me up mentally about it.
Wait, Carolyn said it's on the rise. No.
Oh my god. The shit. Like these animals be having dingleberries. They be having shit hanging from their fur. That bothers my life. Like you sitting here digging something that the shit is all encased around, like especially a sheep. The fucking sheep and horse, like that's wild. That's crazy. Like y'all don't give a fuck about nothing. Like it stinks out there. You don't care. You don't care.
But you know what? You want to know about people having sex with animals? Talk to older people that were in the army, overseas and stuff. Listen, rest in peace, Mr. Leon. But he was telling me about how they would be fucking the sheep and stuff like that or whatever. But they suck their dick and everything. Or even when they had the prostitutes come and they back their ass up to the gate and fuck them like that. And it's just like, y'all just, it get that bad. I understand masturbating. I would even understand like you might fuck another man because you just need a hole or whatever. But I'm not fucking no animal. It's never going to be that bad.
It should never be that bad.
It shouldn't. So all these diseases, they can be attracted through semen, saliva, blood, feces, urine, vaginal fluids. The most common animals that they be fucking is.
Should we like take a poll first?
You want to take a poll?
I want to take a poll. What do you think number one is?
What do I think number one is?
Yeah.
I want to say I think number one. I don't know. I'm torn between a dog and a sheep. I want to say. I'm going to say dog. I'm gonna say dog.
I'm gonna say dog. I'm gonna also go with dog, just because of man's best friend.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get no deeper than that.
Dog is pretty much most common. The dog. Yep, dog, horse, donkeys, goat, chicken. They actually have dead deer on here, which is wild.
Did you say a chicken?
Yeah.
How you fucking a chicken?
Devil Rejects. Remember that Devil Rejects?
Mm-hmm.
That part. You fucking chicken. Get off. Woo.
They have like dead deer on here, but I don't know. I guess because the deer probably fuck them up. They ain't playing this shit.
Yeah, they were kicked the fuck out of here.
Oh, if they find a dead deer and it's still warm, probably.
Yeah, they probably put niggas a fuck any child. Put their dick in anything, child. It's wild. It's really wild. All I can say is don't fuck your animal. Just don't do it.
Neuter your pets, everybody. Bob Barker. Neuter your pets. Is it like a hotline for like animal shelters or something that we can put up there?
I mean, if you suspect,
we gotta do something.
If you suspect that an animal is being, viciously sexually assaulted, report it.
Report it, please.
And I understand it's going to be wild to say this to somebody, but save the animal, because there's no way in the world you could tell me that an animal
giving consent
can give consent.
I believe that they're being trained, and I think that's what the situation is. They're being trained, and they're probably getting sexual pleasure from it. Just like anybody that's probably like abused, you might end up start liking it, you know, and kind of get used to it and shit like that. But that doesn't mean you're not being abused. You know what I'm saying? So these people they have an illness, in my opinion. It's an illness. It's something wrong. Yeah. I feel like you know what? It's hard to get help because you can't. They're going to report you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fucking crime. So they're going to report you. So even if you go and be like, I have a problem, to tell my therapist shit like that, they might feel like they're mandated reporters or something. You know what I mean? And so that they probably got to tell on you. You might get arrested. Blah blah blah. So I don't even know the people that have it. Just watch porn. I'm pretty sure a lot of porn out there.
Just watch porn. Porn only increases the urge to do what you're seeing. That doesn't.
Even then, someone would have to do it too. So it doesn't help.
But you know that there are like animal rape farms.
I heard about that.
I never heard about that.
I heard about that. That they try to shut them down. Like if people, it's like a brothel.
It's fucking wild. And you can like they'll dress them up. They'll put stockings and shit on the dogs and the sheep and shit. Like what the fuck? Wild.
Crazy.
Okay? It's insane. It's insane. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
That's it. Just don't do it. Just
don't do it. Be better.
I don't know what to tell them to do though, because it is it's a mental problem. So I don't do it, but I don't know what your alternative would be. How about do a little like a little furry action, you know?
Anything. Do anything. Like anything.
Dwayne, welcome. If this is your first time here, it gets crazy over here, Dwayne. We like to talk about
childhood's ruined.
Topics that no one else talks about. Exactly, Cammy. Right. If they traffic children, animals, that's easy. Like, look, I just feed you, make sure I give you your shots and stuff.
All right. Do we have time for a quick Carty story?
Oh, go ahead.
Shit, guys, just repressed shit is just coming at me now.
Go ahead, because we don't have anybody on answer us. So go ahead.
All right. So,
oh Lord,
back in my younger years, right?
It's not about animals, right?
It is.
Just let it happen. Go ahead, Carty. Tell your story.
All right.
So this is like my early 20s, right? Like really early 20s, and I was like dating this girl. I wasn't dating her. I was trying to date her. Like we were talking, right? And then it was like, hey, we was getting to know each other. I was like, hey, what do you do? I was like, oh yeah, I'm in like pharmaceuticals and cool stuff like that, and we test things. I was like, oh, that's cool, right? And I was like, she looked cute. She had a fat ass. So I was like, I'm gonna pursue this, right? Then she got talking about her day. Like I had a rough day. I was like, what exactly do you do at your job? So, well, how we test medicine on mice and make them go through the maze and stuff. And oh yeah, it's interesting. How you do that? It's like, well, we have to we pleasure them. I'm like, huh? So yeah, so they got to find the cheese, but they need like motivation. So when they get the cheese, we stimulate stuff in their brain, and it feels like they're having an orgasm every time they right. So I'm like, that's really weird. And it was like, so yeah, well, sometimes I like when I'm in charge and I get to collect the samples. So what do you mean samples? Like what do you do?
Mouse come?
So I was like, well, yeah, like when they're done, we just have to massage the glands. And I'm like, hold on. So you beat my stick for money? And she was like, I won't call it that, but you're doing the thing to get the thing, right? She was like, yeah, but it's for science. And I was like,
beating animals.
If you like it, if you like that part of your job, then therefore I can no longer talk to you because you enjoy beating my stick.
You jerking mice off for money.
You jerking mice off for money. I can't get with that shit. That shit crazy.
You're like, oh hey Carty, what's your girl do for a living? What?
Like,
Mickey Mouse be coming
I can't fucking shake your hand. Like, what are you doing? And then this is a lab down like in downtown, so it's like, oh, there's like a laboratory and everything, and like a whole bunch of mice, and they run experiments and shit, and like it's fucking wild. I was like, never.
So Cammy had a friend that did it with a bull.
Yeah, like you had to collect samples. So like she got off. She's like, I really like doing it though. It's funny, and I was like,
don't say that's the best part of your job. Don't be like the best part of my job when I be jerking in clothes like, yo, what?
Wait. She said
playing the smallest violin.
I don't even understand. Like, do it. What the fuck?
I'm like, first of all, you're comfortable with like mice and rats and shit. Let alone you comfortable with them.
Rats?
I've never seen a roll. Like, what the fuck?
Bitch, look, get out. Get the fuck out right now.
Don't let that be the best part of your day. I'd be mad shit I had to bull or something. Like, come on, y'all tripping.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, I would hate for be the guy, you know, like people who breed horses.
There's a machine for that now. Like,
there's
why
a machine for
you
it, but back before there was a machine, someone had to manually go in there and get the dummy prop horse set up and grab it and guide it into
yeah.
It's too much. It's too much. Like, who thought of this?
She was
like,
getting jiggy with Master Splinter. I am done for the night. Can we go home? Can we go home? I don't want to be here anymore. I thought I drank enough liquor, and this is not fucking enough. Jeez. Oh.
Ooh.
This is not enough. Oh man.
Well, listen, April O'Neil was definitely fucking the Ninja Turtles. Tell me you ain't never
gang bang, okay? They
ain't no reporter hanging around just for the fun of it.
Okay.
And they were teenagers, so technically she's a fucking rapist.
She a pedophile.
I mean, are we sure about that? They're animals. You know what I'm saying?
It's in the title, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage but they animals, like they age different.
No, turtles age is they grow older.
They older.
You trying to make it work? I don't know. See why you're trying to make this work.
I'm just saying.
Make this narrative fit. I don't like it.
They started off. Listen, they started off turtles.
That's really a teenager, like you know. Now why Master Splinter records? He recorded relieving himself. Like I'm so traumatized.
This is too much for one night.
And I'm sober. I am completely sober. What the fuck? This topic was my idea.
It's all your fucking fault.
My fault.
All your fucking fault.
Tokyo said, well, I'm trying to think of a topic.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well. Well, from the demented mind of Siren, let's talk about people in love with their animals. Who said Beauty and the Beast?
Sorry.
Lord.
Beauty and the Beast. She didn't even know that Beast was a man.
But she was fucking him.
She was already down.
She fell in love from jump. Yep.
She was fucking him a beast. Like he wasn't even an animal. I don't have no pets at the moment, Cammy. I used to have I used to breed snakes. And then we had the mice for the snakes.
That snake,
No. And I had cats.
Somebody doing it.
Not
you, but someone's like, I'm gonna let the snake out this problem.
She said, no, that's a woman. She said, go on up in there. She put a mouse in there and she said, go on in there and find it.
This has gone off the rails.
I'm not even surprised. I'm looking up.
Definitely when we do our year end show.
Come back to this motherfucker.
This shit is definitely going to be on there. It's like 5,000 clips in this.
It really is.
5,000 clips from this one segment alone. Okay.
You might have to replay this whole episode one day.
Child. Oh, please don't nobody flag us. We don't engage. We just reporting what people do.
I don't even want to look at my dog now. I can't even look Bryson in the eyes right now.
Bryson is like this.
Keep the fuck out that dog.
I don't even the rattle as a
fucking rattlesnakes. Oh my gosh, I need more liquor.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. You're Tequila, you don't have any pets. Carty, you the only one with a dog.
Fuck that dog. Shit.
You want to fuck
fuck the dog. Like, nigga, I gotta disassociate you. I can't be seen with you anymore. After all this, nigga, walk yourself. This is it.
Just run out there, come back when you want to eat. Eat food.
Bryce is gonna be looking at you crazy, like I can't talk, but I heard what the fuck you was saying. Oh my god. Yes, I'm thoroughly disgusted. I'm traumatized. The dog licked him several times.
No, when she came over, Bryson was licking her all crazy. But you know, every time you come over, Bryson be up in your ass all crazy.
No, that's true. Every time I go to Carty's house, the dog come right and be in my ass, in between my legs and everything. And now I got questions, Carty.
Don't put that shit on me.
He done seen some shit. That's what that is. He done seen some shit and was like, let me see if she down.
I ain't into that. All right. I ain't into none of that. I'm gonna have to have a talk with Bryson. Like, I don't get down like that.
Oh my gosh.
You ain't my type, Bryson. Not my type. I like Dalmatians.
Everyone get down with a Doberman.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe there's people out there really sucking dog dick. Like, and the crazy thing was, so she's sucking the dog dick and she just looking in the camera. She was looking in the camera. She like,
watching herself do it. Oh my fucking. She like, it's a special place for people like that. First of all,
let's talk about the fact that she couldn't suck dick. Because what the fuck is this? Like, what is that? That's first of all. That dog is not getting any pleasure because dogs don't get their dick sucked.
Thank you, OG.
It gotta taste crazy. They gotta taste this. They gotta taste like I
don't even like an uncircumcised penis. I don't like an uncircumcised penis, let alone that a dog's penis looks like, you know, when you rip the casing off of a sausage, you know, you skin it and stuff. Like, what?
It looks like an open wound. Like a fucking protrusion of
and I used to think that people
no red rocket.
I never thought that people genuinely like had a disorder where they were attracted to animals. I thought that people that did that just were doing it because they for the money.
No, they love them. Love and affection. Very intimate relationship.
Dog lick dog bean. Dog will licks they eat themselves off. So
dogs lick it, but they don't suck it. They don't put it in a mouth.
Dogs can't suck. So I mean, I'm pretty sure if they could, it'd be a rap. Like if men could suck their own dicks, it'd be like.
If who could suck their own dicks?
Men.
Men can suck their own dicks.
Some men they can.
Well, I'm going to say not all men. It's a very small percentage that can, and then even smaller for those who still want to.
So if you were
I was about to say,
if you were
you ain't gonna set me to no, don't even ask me that fucking question. Don't even set me the fuck up.
You bring it up.
No, ma'am.
If you could.
What happened? Oh, my internet.
It's my job, Dwayne. I gotta ask the question. He gonna go on.
Man, this ain't nothing crazy.
I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of men, if they could suck their own dick, they would.
They just wouldn't tell nobody.
Y'all mouths are bigger than ours, so y'all really could like really engulf it.
Y'all can go in on that job.
your beard hair, your balls.
I'm both right now. Because I can flip the script. I mean, y'all already suck your own titties. So what's going on a little bit further?
Oh
so
yeah, Devin, I did. I remember that they were saying that men would get their ribs removed so that they could suck their own dick.
Who is that hungry for their own dick?
Who hungry for a dog?
Fucking people. Well, I'm gonna just get these ribs removed so I can just suck myself off.
If you had to choose between a dog and your own,
what
would you be more comfortable?
Impossible situations.
Let's play a game.
Is this Saw? Because this feels like Saw at this point. Like, kill me.
You got to make a choice. You
know y'all 100% licking your own titties.
I've done it in the past. I'm not a fan. It don't feel the same.
I'm pretty sure that'd be the case for, there's no right answers.
Dwayne said none of the above.
There's no answers.
Dwayne, you either gonna suck your own dick or you gonna suck little Fido's dick.
If you're the only man left on the planet, you just had animals.
Stop. If you're not in your own mouth, is it gay?
Yeah, it's gay.
Didn't think you would be asking yourself that question tonight, did you?
It's your own. Like, what? Y'all.
Question himself. And the way his profile picture, he laying down, he was like, I'm just shoot this right back up.
Did you never tasted your own semen?
Did we have an episode on that already?
Yeah, but I feel like I didn't get an answer.
You better go back and watch. Go back.
Dwayne says I got $40. Now that's the normal response, right? You would think you don't gotta fuck the dog, you ain't gotta suck yourself off. You got $40. This crackheads.
But
still
man, it's inflation. It's 60 now. I'm sorry.
No, crackheads is plentiful. $40 a do. What are you talking about?
It was that's today's price, not yesterday's price.
It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
Aisha, happy birthday, girl. See her in the comments.
Oh, your friend is here. Hey, welcome.
She gotta come back and watch the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, you gotta watch the whole episode.
Watch the whole fucking thing.
Now you're gonna have to make sure you go to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take a
drink when you start the episode.
You're gonna have to pay your time.
Just spray yourself.
If you don't want to go to hell, I'm just saying I've made my peace with it.
Yeah, I will be there, so it'll be fun down there.
We'll entertain you.
Okay, it's still $40, but you gotta add 2 Lucy's. Thank you, Carolyn, for the update on the $40. You're right. You gotta add 2 Lucy's. A little something extra. Inflation. You gotta count for the inflation.
Not
$40 in a whole E.
Wait a minute, Carolyn. How the fuck do you know that? Because you're not a crackhead. This much I do know. You're not a crackhead.
The streets be talking. You gotta know.
Streets be talking.
$40 and 2 Lucy's will get you little
sucky.
Little sucky. And style, we definitely party in the upper room. VIP.
Atlantic City.
This is my dog.
Can I get a packet of mustard with that? Is the question. Can I get a packet of mustard with that? Devin said, "Yo, at my job, the young guys be coming in the bill and letting the old ladies suck their penis for drugs."
Yeah, old folks home. They
Wait a minute.
They be doing it at the old folks home.
If you sell the drugs,
and living 55 and over.
You rock for some head, I guess.
So see, this is my thing. You don't have no standards, because if you're a drug dealer, right? Okay, I feel like you should. But You just let anybody suck your dick?
Yes.
There's been low moments out there for folks.
Like, let me have you like you just getting on crack. You know what I mean?
No, not Granny.
Your teeth didn't go wrong yet. You know what I mean? You still look like you could function, and like I want a new crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Or you still in crackhead orientation?
55 and older building. I know. I've seen game in the past.
Crackhead
55 and older
person. That's who I would get to suck my dick. But if you like, you know, you got your masters and crackheadology, no.
You've already developed crack mouth,
right?
You know what I mean. You already missing a couple teeth.
Y'all know what crack mouth is.
I'll save you the trouble. No teeth does not make it any better. I'll save y'all the trouble on that.
And how do you know this? Another story?
Just you know, the Carty experiences things every day. just the way it don't matter. It don't matter.
So you had somebody give you a gummy.
I can't either confirm or not. I'm just saying what I know.
You passing out expertise, so you must know. Now the question is: was it an old lady? Was it a crackhead? Or was it a young lady who's been through some things? I
feel bad for the young lady who's been through some things. That is never pretty. But yeah, always older.
Can't grow teeth.
So you was with somebody that was old enough to remove their teeth. Interesting.
I've seen some things. Nothing like this episode though, but I've seen some things.
And I feel like not having teeth is going to make it better. You have nothing in your way. You don't have to hold your mouth. You know what I mean? You got to be conscious of it while you sucking, especially when you get the. So
yeah, one would think.
But the gum is still hard, right? Like you still feel something in there, right? Or no?
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Like if they just be like, all right, F it, and just use the gum, I feel like it would still hurt. Or something like it will feel weird.
They begging for the story.
That definitely felt weird though.
They begging for the story. Y'all need to send some stars if y'all need him to.
Yeah,
you want to hear his confessions like
Carty experiences.
Y'all want the Carty experience?
That's why my name's in the title. I've seen some things, man. I've seen some things.
Did you ask for the head, or did Grandma just go down there as a service?
Yeah, I believe so. I was like, okay.
Grandma was like, "Come here, baby."
I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, all right. I can like crack the myth and see what this thing's about.
I take Granny's 9 teeth go before I take the crackhead.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Hey, heard. So what was you already started telling the story, so you might as well
how old was Grandma? Without her teeth, how old was she? Got to be like 60s, 70s, maybe.
Yeah, she was like in her late 60s.
And she already lost her teeth?
No, she had dentures though.
Yeah.
And so did she take them out?
Come here, I got something for you.
Yeah, did she take them out in front of you, or did she already have them removed?
She already had them removed.
And you got it correction.
I was like, no, not at first, but I was like, sometimes you gotta see things through. For the fuck of it, you just gotta see things through.
Okay, you know? No judgment here.
I wish she was a sugar granny. That would have been fucking perfect, but you know.
Right.
Did you reach completion? Like, did you?
I did not. I did not.
Did you have sex with her after?
I don't remember.
He pleading the fifth.
Damn double lie. This is a damn double lie.
Damn lie.
I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't think I remember.
Why don't you remember? How you don't remember?
I remember the no teeth. You don't forget no teeth.
But how you don't remember whether you smashed after that?
You bent that bitch over and
because I don't think I wanted to at that point though. I was like, No, I used to work with a lot of old people, so that doesn't help.
Was this an old person? Was this at work?
No, this wasn't at work, but I'm like, it was a lot of old. It was a lot of old people.
Find out you in there fucking them dementia patients and the old people.
No, it was at a bar. It was at a bar. It was a hood bar.
You was at a hood bar. Fucking
it was a really like hood bar though. It was like
she's probably in the bar, grandma.
Not in the bar though. It wasn't in the bar.
I believe though. Them old bitches in them bars be wild.
The fuck you say? He said you got that tapioca pudding. Oh no. Oh no. All this was filled with like gin and ginger ale, and it's gone. I'm like,
oh my god, I'm cracking the fuck up. Listen, you know that seniors do have the highest rate of STDs. For your Carolyn probably know that.
They also have a higher sex drive than most folks too.
Well, they ain't got shit else to do. They stress free, right? They done raise their kids. They retired. They ain't got nothing to do but fucking travel.
They already went through menopause, so bitch, they ready.
He just swinging at young. First of all, he could have made a come up. He could have been the retirement community gigolo. He could have been making all.
Not at all. Now I can't speak from experience because, like I said, I did work with older people. I used to sell medical alerts, so I was in all the 55 and older buildings. Like I was cashing out. So I made a lot of relationships. But I've seen like the old Mr. Otis walk in with a young thing and ask for like, hey, what's next? Ooh, baby, you got me a shot. Thank you. I love you so much.
Thank you, Ty.
Oh my God.
You was over there selling life alerts and dick. I know you think you slick.
Listen, he said, well, what you do is it's a package deal. You buy this medical alert and then we test it out.
And I also have gotten calls that have gone off while having sex too. I was like, oh, it's too sensitive. You was fucking. No, I was number one in the country with selling medical alerts for ADT. The whole tri-state area.
You was number one. I was number one. Okay.
I was winning.
You were selling dick and life alert. What are you talking? Of course you're number one. Nigga, this come with dick too. I'll buy it.
But you know, the old people in the nursing back in the day. When I was like 19, I was a state certified nursing assistant, and like we
tag team with Papa.
And they used to
I'm not fixing
like
that.
we had this one couple, like the lady would fall out of the bed all the time. And we was like, why the heck do she keep falling out the fucking bed all the time? She was falling out the bed because she was fucking. Like she was in a wheelchair, so she couldn't use her legs. So I guess her husband would, prop her up or whatever, and Tony will bang her ass. I remember the husband name. Tony will bang her ass off of the goddamn bed.
I can't with these comments, yo. They fucking roasted the shit out of me. This is hilarious.
I'm headed to a very episode then, because we got to talk about
that dick smelling like
He was like, no, polygrip. Like, what? Oh, y'all crazy. No, but that was like the oldest woman I've ever been with was like, she was in her 60s. But I do like older women, though. But not like senior citizen women. Like, at least more than like, maybe 3-4 years older than me.
Them old bitches all up into it.
Hey, man, they experienced. They know something. They've been there. They've done that. They know what they want.
Ooh,
easy peasy. That's right. Fix it and forget it. Forget about it. You know. And of course, she forgot about it because she might have dementia. Who the fuck knows?
She falling it up.
So y'all, why I have y'all here? Y'all pussy and icy hot. I can't.
Yeah, y'all better pay some fucking stars for all this shit. I swear to God. Podcast.
Listen.
The combos are crazy.
they are fucking hilarious.
She comes back for more.
Yeah, that means she's her life bracelets. That's all. Then he go in the bathroom and let her forget that he was supposed to get dick. So it works out. All right, baby, I'm gonna go in here and freshen up real quick. She done forgot by the time he come out the bathroom. I am disappointed in the lack of stars for Carty revealing his shame. Okay.
Yeah, it was a very, very low point. I was drunk as shit. I remember that much. I had to risk it all. You know that game, How Many Bears? Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to hit that amount for this to happen.
Oh.
I do remember. I remember a distinct smell of cigarettes.
Oh, death. Oh.
Yeah, she was like a chain smoker.
She was a chain smoker.
She was a chain smoker, and it stunk up my whole house. And like my mom was like, "Yo, you fucking smoking cigarettes?" I'm like, "No, mom, I ain't smoking cigarettes. I just went to a spot with Smokey. That's all." Bitch came to my house one time. The whole thing was like,
Not Miss Gloria.
Smell like you smell like Pink Luster's moisturizer.
It's coming back to me. Yeah, I did.
And JOHNATHAN.
I did end up fucking her though. I remember it's coming back to me more I speak about it.
Not JOHNATHAN.
Her head got like really big about it. Her head got really big. And I ended up fucking her daughter too.
No.
She was bragging about it so much. The daughter came up to me and was like, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "All right."
Bad Newport Smooth Icy Hot.
Yeah, that was a achievement unlock.
Carty. I'm not wearing any panties.
I can't take it.
Gold. Absolutely fucking gold. So who was better?
Oh, daughter for sure.
The daughter for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And she ended up cursing me the fuck out too. Next time I saw her, how you gonna fuck my daughter? I was like, how you gonna fuck me? Whatever. Should have been bragging.
Oh my God. Listen, last week it was
Lady. Her name was Lady. I'm sorry. Her name was Lady.
Lady.
Her name was
That
Lady.
sound like an old ass person's name.
Mm-hmm.
Lady sound like she was a barmaid back in the day.
No, she had no teeth and she was not attractive, none the least.
Listen, I will say that we do take.
Wasn't my proudest moment.
We take turns over here. One episode. Listen, one episode it was Tokyo's turn because she didn't want to let her husband come in there. You know, hashtag let
her come.
Let him come. Hashtag let him come.
Get it.
All right. When I go and get pregnant, y'all taking this kid. I'll tell you that right now. Y'all trying it.
I'm gonna take him right to the orphanage.
Just let us know when it's done, and we'll take the stars and buy you a plan B. There you go.
There you go.
All works out in the end.
If y'all want her to let her husband come in there,
cream pies. Let him come. Let the man come. No matter how rusty it smells.
No, her husband good. It ain't gonna smell rusty.
What the hell?
Last week was my turn. Last week was my turn because they got on me because they said I like impact play because my mom used to get her ass beat.
Oh, that's what it is.
Trauma's trauma, girl. Trauma's trauma.
And this week is Carty's turn for
Mom.
It's your turn for busting down grandmas.
Oh, yeah. It ain't the proudest moment, but you know,
we all gonna have our moments.
Gotta get those achievement unlocks in life, you know.
Yeah,
get those trophies.
Yeah, you got a definite trophy for that one that everybody does not have. That's like some top tier sexual trophy right there.
Yeah, that's really all I did it for.
You bust down a grandma and her daughter. How old was the daughter?
The daughter was also older than me too.
What I assumed.
Yeah, so I think she's in her 40s.
What's you got a cougar and then what's the next level? Like something older than a cougar? I don't know.
Ultra cougar, like cougar super saiyan level 4. Cold War kitty bandit. Oh shit, I hate you. The Cold War yams. Oh man.
I can't. Listen, y'all. If it is your first time here, we appreciate you for coming through. When we talk, we definitely like to act like we just sitting at our house on a Saturday night.
His comments. The last two you got to put up there.
Put it up there. Put it up there. Not a Cuba Supreme.
The next one. Next one. That's Feral.
Feral cat. Mom Nash Destroyer.
Oh my God! I'm making it act like I smashed Captain America's girl. God damn.
As I was saying, oh my God, we definitely like to have a conversation like we just chilling at home with our friends. And all of you in the comments are our friends. And if it's your first time, please make sure that you come back. And then you can watch all the replays because I promise you, we always talk like this. It's always like this over here.
Marty McFly. Yo, I love y'all. Y'all the funniest fucking fucking viewers ever.
Y'all could go back and watch replays of season 2 of Unicorn Straight No Chaser on all Head Nerds in Charge platforms. You can find us on YouTube, Twitch. We got Head Nerds in Charge main page, the Head Nerds in Charge West, North, South. There's no reason for you not to go back and get your 7 chuckles, all right? If y'all have anything that y'all want us to talk about specifically, put it in the comments. We are always interested in something else to traumatize y'all with, okay? Otherwise, we will continue to do our due diligence to bring you sexual topics that you will not hear anywhere else on any other podcast. I assure you, I promise you that, all right? Now, closing housekeeping. Y'all know that I am one of the assistant con directors for HNIC Con. I need y'all to go get y'all tickets. It is coming up in June. The theme is Carnival, titties, mas, after dark shows, grown and sexy. Y'all never been to Caribbean Carnival? This is the closest some of y'all gonna get, okay? This is close to some of y'all gonna get. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets and y'all come out. Also, www.cageawards.com. Make sure y'all go there because we are doing a virtual award show. It's the award show for the culture by the culture where we honor all POC Black creatives. So gaming, streaming, cosplaying, digital content creators, podcasts, all of those things. We're going to honor all of those people and make sure that you follow us on Instagram so you keep up to date and you don't miss a thing. Last but not least, where's the goddamn stars? Like, no. We thank y'all for being here with us. We hope that we see you every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Again, we are also on Anchor and Spotify, so you can listen to this shenanigans and the debauchery all the time. Until next time, make sure that you always join us for an education, a laugh, and a heavy, heavy pour. Okay? Don't fuck your dog, please.
Don't fuck your dog. Spit it.
Your body, check it.